Will tonight be the night? Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Q2. Ostin, of course, in the verde and black and going from right to left. Here's Ring finding Fagundes, who's operating on the right, interestingly. And now Maxi Arudi. Great save from Bassano. How about that for a first save?
And Diego Fagundes coming across, drawing defenders to him is one thing, but Maxi Arudi, the footwork opens up that massive window in the middle of the box. And long distance shooting, Maxi Arudi.
7 goals and 2 assists on the season. His best ever year yielded 12 as Cascante is there! And the opening goal arrives for Ostin via a set piece. And Julio Cascante drifting in to meet the corner, totally unmarked. And from just 4 yards, he's given Ostin what they were craving here tonight at Q2.
Mood, one of them was set pieces, and set pieces against the San Jose team. Yes, they're effective when attacking, but they are quite poor. Look at Cascante, he goes in unmarked, and he does well to just crank his neck. Having the composure, but the desire to get the ball in the back of the net is a whole nother vibe. Verde is a vibe, and Julio Cascante is definitely a vibe.
Mbobisi, good delivery. Paul Marie trying to keep it in play. Re-whipping it in, near post. Oh, and Stuver was caught out. And San Jose have an equaliser. Extraordinary. Benji Kikanovic. The cleanest contact here, but it was enough. I think he was trying to control it.
And this is a bit of a fluke goal from the San Jose Earthquakes. Paul Marie does well to recycle this ball, but when he whips it in, not sure he's even aiming at Kikanovic. The Earthquakes won't care. Kikanovic gets the ever-elusive touch on Brad Stuver, who was gambling a bit, being aggressive on the crosses, which is something he's done since the international break, but that's just unlucky.
Comes the corner, Stuver. Good move to meet it, and then the follow-up shot, he's beaten! Oh, I say, what a thunderbolt! He almost hit that from the domain. It was Paul Marie, the left-back. From an extraordinary distance, Stuver could do nothing about it. I don't think 2 Brad Stuvers could have saved this.
And sometimes you just have to stand up and applaud your opponent when they score goals like this. This is an absolute bullet into the back of the net. When Stuver punches this out, he's trying to get his bearings about him, but Paul Marie takes a good first touch to set up the second one, and holy moly, what a strike. He's not leaning back, he's leaning forward, getting over the ball, and as soon as that ball leaves his foot, it just slingshots into the back of the net. In the blink of an eye, Austin FC, for all the early momentum that they had. On the counterattack, San Jose, they drop players back to draw you in. It's a good pass.
Ring on to Findlay. More possibilities. Findlay with a couple of step-over moves. Cutting it back. Here's Driussi! And there's the equaliser! But where would they be without him? Sebastian Driussi does it again!
Good entry pass from Alex Ring, and Ethan Findlay, he had gotten to the end line before it and just got it inches wide. But the second time of asking, he gets it to perfection. He sets his man up, gets to the byline, which creates this space. Diego Fagundes' run creates that space for Sebastian Driussi to arrive. Driussi making another lung-busting run to get there, and a first-time finish into the back of the net from the Argentine playmaker. Gets this game level for the Verde and Black, and this is not an easy finish.
Their own Argentine playmaker sends up to take this. It's a free header down, and Stuver! Well, a little bit of
shoulder, and on this set-piece play, it's Natan.
Oh, it's Natan, yeah.
Who had quite a few looks in that midweek game. Espinoza with a good service, outswinging ball, and Natan just out-jumps Ruben Gabrielson. Brad Stuver, though, coming across his goal and doing well to not give up.
That's well done by Gallagher to win it back. Now Fagundes trying to set the table. Urruti looking to turn. It's Pereira, Danny Pereira! Well, why not try? They talked about Matt Bassano and his lack of MLS experience. Driussi, Urruti has an open man. Findlay has enjoyed lots of space, and Driussi, still might score and does! But how about that for foraging work from Driussi? How many lesser players would have given up on that?
One of the things that separates Sebastian Driussi from the rest in Major League Soccer is not just his willingness to make runs, his willingness to get in the box, but his hunger to score goals. On this play, he just wants it more. San Jose doing well, Judson to get the initial intervention. But when everyone else is second-guessing themselves, taking a play off, Sebastian Driussi is a step ahead. It's been end-to-end stuff, and for Austin FC, you have to limit transition opportunities. At some point, when do you bring Alex Ring back and make it two defensive midfielders next to Danny Pereira?
Danny Pereira, back to Driussi. Driussi with his two-footedness, and Finlay! Oh, my word, Ethan Finlay would love to have that back. To set out his stall here, two for company. For goodness, needs help. Gallagher offering it. And now Pereira. Ring on the turn. Alex Ring! And Bassano, good save.
But flicks it up and over the goal.
And before that, Alex Skayan trying to get around the back. Does well. Jan Gregus, the former Minnesota man. In comes the cross, and Ebobisse has headed home, and San Jose do have their equaliser. They have come back to haunt Ostin again, a team they just can't find a way to beat. Have come up, and it's Jeremy Ebobisse who've been kept quiet most of the night. Not this time.
And you just could feel that something was coming, especially down this right-hand side. If you don't punish this San Jose team and leave them hanging around, they do have the quality up top in Jeremy Ebobisse. He stays between the two center backs in Julio Cascante.
Trying to find Ring, and there goes the final whistle. And Austin still cannot find a way to beat the Earthquakes.